Welcome back once again to the Rip Griffin Center. Pleased to be joined by head coach of the South Plains College Texans, Coach Steve Green. And, Coach, I tell you what, we visited with Coach Polona a little bit just moments ago, and one of the things that kind of sticks in my head about this game and this tournament as a whole, it seemed like this was a very heady basketball team this time around. An opportunity today, a game that was very streaky, but it never seemed like the guys panicked. They just stayed on the course you set for them, stayed with it, and down the backstretch you get the streak you need to go ahead and close out the win.
Well, I think that's kind of been the key to this team all season long. You know, we've had, in almost every close game that we've had some stretches like that where we really had to step up and make some plays and what have you. And, you know, when you have a great shot maker, you know, like we do, it sure makes things a whole lot easy for us. But, you know, I was really proud of the way the guys played. You know, we didn't turn the ball over, you know, in critical situations. And, you know, you got to give credit to the guy who handles the ball all the time, and that's Devontae Smith. I mean, he's been a great floor leader and gets the ball to the guys that can score when they need it.
One of the big keys, I thought, in this game, especially was Smith and Murphy. Murphy, we know, is great off the dribble. Devontae Smith is going to score you a few buckets. But I thought those guys really hit a couple of critical threes early in the game when Howard just pretty well decided, well, we're going to defend Marshall Henderson and shut him out. Those guys hit a couple of critical baskets for you, as well as Deshaun Walker off the bench.
Well, no question. I think Deshaun coming in and hitting those 2 threes early that, you know, really took some of the pressure off, and it kind of made them rethink what they were doing. You know, they got in a little triangle and 2 on us, and it caused us trouble a couple of times. You know, it's a very uncomfortable feeling when you have the ball and you can see the basket and the man that's guarding you is standing at the rim, and you know, we didn't do a real good job early. We were prepared for a different type of junk defense, and you know, I know Mark like the back of my hand, and I remember the first time I ever met him, he was coaching at Clarendon. He was playing against it was Midland when they had Spud Webb and company, and he was playing a triangle and 2 against them, and dang near beat them, and but was unsuccessful at the very end of the game. And Midland went on that year and went to nationals and won a national championship. And I should have. I mean, I was just kicking myself in the head because I thought that clever Fox down there. I mean, I know he'll try something, but I just did not expect the triangle and 2. But it caused us some trouble early, and you know, we were scratching our brains and scratching our heads and trying to figure out, you know, what to do. But at halftime, we came up with a couple of things, and unfortunately for us, it was successful.
You get this game down to about 2 minutes to go. Marshall Henderson hits a 3 off the top of the key. Offensive rebound on the other end, and Gainey with one of the biggest blocks of the day. Coleman was a problem for you, but Gainey blocks that shot, and it seemed like that was the shot in the arm you needed. You come back and go on a 10-0 run, and I tell you what, a big turn of momentum on that block by Greg Gainey.
No question. You know, Greg stepped up this year. You know, he's been in a supporting role this year. He's the first guy off the bench for the 2 guys inside, and I thought Greg really played well. I mean, he had a lot of energy, which he always does, but he played with a higher basketball IQ tonight than you know, maybe that he has at sometimes during this season. So, you know, we're going to need him to, you know, to keep taking those steps forward, and Deshaun coming off the bench and what have you, because as tough as this league is, and I don't think we'll ever play anybody any tougher than the team that we just beat, but we could play some teams that are as tough. None better, but some maybe just as good.
One of the things I thought was big through the whole tournament was free throws. Now, Temple was a bit of a landslide, but you shot 3 free throws very well against the Thunderbirds to get yourself here, and shot them pretty good to get. And I know how you say they're free, you should get them all, but you had a good number going from the free throw line all weekend.
I haven't seen the stats for tonight. I don't know what we did from the free throw line, but I know last night we did that unheard of 34 for 38. I mean, I couldn't sleep last night. I kept thinking, no, that's not right. There's no way. There's Joe Walker probably screwed that one up someplace, but anyway, you know, we made big free throws. Yannick hit some. I think Tymel hit some. Obviously, if you foul Marshall, that's an automatic 2. So, you know, we just, you know, whatever challenge they threw at us, and Lord knows they threw a bunch of them, we were able to, you know, to fight through it and be successful.
And that really becomes kind of the bottom line. We started this way, but it comes down to playing your basketball game. You never really got drug out of it. And so many times it's easy to get lulled to sleep by a team like Howard, who's very methodical. But it seemed to me you kept your tempo up throughout this basketball game when you had to, despite what Howard was doing.
Well, they definitely tested us, and we had to make some defensive assignment changes and some defensive schemes. We had to change some things in the last 7 or 8 minutes, and it was. You know, when you get away from what you've done all season long, you know, you kind of do it apprehensively, but But I think it really helped us. They were really hurting us on
almost
on
halfway
ball
through the
screens.
second half here.
And so we finally just decided, you know what, hey, just start getting over them. You know, we're going to soft hedge. We're not going to jump out there like we normally do because the pick and roll was killing us, and then the offensive rebound, and I mean everything that keeps the game close was really hurting us. And I mean, you got to credit them. I mean, they had an unbelievable game plan. They played with a lot of energy, and I think we're very fortunate, to have this victory.
All right, Coach, let's get back to the team. But between now and then, final thoughts for us before we let you get back over there and join the rest of the celebration.
Well, I think we should dismiss school the week that we're going to the national tournament. So, well, matter of fact, it's done. I just dismissed school. I just announced.
Well, there you go. That's like an official idea right there.
Yeah, and I'm sure.
I can put that out on Twitter. Everybody will jump right on it.
Exactly. Coach Green said everybody's free for a week. No, if we could just bottle up all these fans and take that enthusiasm up there to Hutch and in support of the basketball team that is currently ranked number 1 in the country.
All right, Coach. Appreciate your time. Congratulations on the regional title. Best of luck to yourself up in Hutchinson, Kansas.
Thank you.
Blessed to be on the team with so many talented players. It just feels real good right now. Win out this region. We know this is the toughest region. We're ready to go to Hutchinson.
You're pretty talented yourself. You had 32 today. I guess just talk about that.
I wanted to get the win real bad. Helped come out here and knock down a couple shots at the beginning. Like to get going real quick. And the game got on. It was a little too close for me. I don't like it to be close like that.
Talk about the job ahead now.
I don't know. I'll probably have a couple days off, but get prepared this week. Ready to go for the national tournament. 32-0. We got to keep it up. A lot from here makes the season successful. So much more to achieve.
What would it mean to bring another banner back?
Oh man, I don't even know. It helped me so crazy. We're about to be 36-0. Be undefeated. I know that hasn't been done in a really long time. A couple of my buddies were on the Howard team years ago that went undefeated and they lost the semifinals. And they've just been telling me, keep your head up, keep focused, and don't fall short of the glory.